Hey, how you doing? Today, I want to talk about uh, a magic on a budget because that's how I started. That was the at the early part of my stage when I finally got into the state of mind and heart to start practicing. I uh, I was you could say I was a struggling graduate student, and so I didn't have a lot of funds to buy a bunch of items that a lot of people that I saw, um, whether it was a YouTube video or if it was in a community on social media, like private groups on Facebook. Um, so what I did was I used what I had. If you saw my video about Oshun and how I lit a candle for Oshun, I did not buy that candle. Um, I was living somewhere that had a bunch of candles, and they were not being put to use. So I grabbed one of them. I figured nobody was going to miss it. So, and this candle was a pillar candle. You notice a lot of people using jar candles, but people use pillar candles too. So I used it's kind of an off-white pillar candle. Um, Another thing that I did was I studied and I read. Um, the truth of the matter is, like for instance, when I talk about candles, a candle is just a candle until you start using that candle with a particular intention. So there is a type of energy. The energy is coming from you or being manipulated by you. So until a candle has a particular intention, it's just a candle. What's important is your intention, your clear intention. So when I talk about studying or reading, particularly when it comes to the evocation of different divine energies, for example, Oshun, just the sheer act of me studying and reading, there's an energy to that. It's an energy of me reaching out to her, me wanting to know about her and get to know her. Intuitively, you can usually tell when somebody is just throwing some stuff together about them, or if the reading is authentic to you, based on how it resonates with you. But that's part of it. That's part of, there is, whether you realize it or not, there's energy that goes with reading and studying, even watching videos on YouTube. If you're seeking information with a particular intention. If I was going to use the example of when I did the evocation for Oshun, The other thing I did was I got an orange because from what I studied, I got an orange and I cut it in half and I drizzled it with honey. I didn't actually go and buy some honey from the grocery store. The cafeteria at the school that I was attending, they had honey packets out, and they weren't charging for the honey packets, so I got the honey packets. And the orange, I may have actually bought the orange, and the orange wasn't that expensive. And then pictures, I just got some typing paper and a pencil and started sketching pictures of Oshun. And then the other thing that I needed was space, a particular amount of space that I would dedicate to this intention. And in this particular situation, I was setting the intention to meet Oshun. So I used a space on my window pane where I put the orange cut in half, drizzled in honey, and pictures of Oshun. The candle, the pictures, and the orange, the offering for her. And there wasn't anything particularly that I was asking for. I was just trying to do a meet and greet, so to speak. And I did that for about a week. I would have done it longer if it didn't take a week, but within a week, I started to feel her energy. So that, in my opinion, was my first attempt at practicing magic, was the evocation of Oshun. And that was me listing 5 things outside of the intention. The intention is important. The intention, between the intention and the acts that I was doing, created a particular type of atmosphere. And once you can create a particular type of atmosphere, you have changed the energy. However way my room was before, it changed based on my intention and these particular acts. Once I did this was enough to reach out to Oshun, and then she chose to meet me. But outside of the intention, I found a candle. Even if you was to buy a candle, chime candles are not expensive. Usually you can find a chime candle somewhere between 40 cents and $1 at a metaphysical store or Botanica. Studying, it doesn't cost to study. There are plenty of resources on the internet. An offering, I use the orange, but you can use your creativity, because that's basically what I was doing. I was tapping into my creativity to make this work. And then, of course, pictures, that was for me, creativity. And then space was what I had available to me. So that's kind of a crash course as it relates to magic on a budget. I think you can use this like I said, intention is important. Creating an atmosphere is important, and using what you have. Uh, if you can't do what you might see other people do on YouTube or whatever, um, your creativity really comes in hand. There's going to be a part two because in part two, I'm going to talk about magic on a budget and doing money magic, which is going to be kind of similar to what I just talked about, but stay tuned. I'll talk to you later. Peace and blessings.